What's my destiny, Mom?
Alright, what's up guys? I'm just gonna make a commentary video about warrior gameplay. I will be playing with a greatsword and rifle, so that's what you can expect. I'm just gonna go over like my armor, my sigils and runes, and my build, of course, the traits. It's just what I do. I mean, you don't even have to do that if you don't want to. What is this guy doing? And he whispers. I wonder what little aliens would whisper to people, huh?
Allahu Akbar.
Alright, now that that's over with, I'm just going to show you my armor real quick. Just show you what I use, what traits. We're just going to fly through this. This is the boring part. So, just to kick things off, I do use full Zerker armor with the Rune of the Strength. So, on my rifle at the moment, I'm using fire and air still. On my greatsword, I do use energy and hydromancy. All of this right here is Zerker. My back piece actually is soldiers, believe it or not. All this is Zerker. I actually do a lot of fractals, so my stuff still has AR on it. This one ring is not Zerker's. Power, precision, toughness. I like that little bit of extra toughness. So my traits, obviously you don't have to use the same traits that I use. Actually, I don't have it set up right. Okay. So I use discipline, defense, and berserker. Warrior sprint, brawler's recovery, burst mastery. You know, it's typical. Dog march, the endure pain, and I go balanced stance. So I like the extra stability. Smash brawler, dead or alive, and usually I go this for the extra stability. This is just a duel against a condi mesmer. I just usually just try to kite them the best I can. Force them to throw out some clones. It's going to do condition damage. After that is when I go in with the greatsword. Try to force them to shatter their clones. This guy does a bad dodge. I'm able to lead my headbutt and kick out a ton of DPS on him, so he does shatter all of his clones. So right here you can see his mini pet. I didn't see it at first, but that's going to actually hurt him later in the fight. Well, it could, it typically should. So I'm just dishing out all the DPS I can. So if you watch his mini pet, I should have followed his mini pet. I noticed it too late, but he actually see right there, he OOC out of the fight. So he gained back like 30% of his health just by doing that. Yeah, don't ever do that. This was actually a duel, which is bad. But now he's able to shatter a ton on me, and I get a ton of condi on me.
Hey, tough break, kid. You got AIDS. Here's a peppermint.
So I have to pop my healing signet to deal with the condi. Get some more DPS. I go Zerker, so I'm able to get my adrenal heal, which is always nice. I got 7 stacks of confusion. You usually don't want to attack when that happens. You just want to ride it out, but I didn't because he was so low. I'm just keeping at him. I figure I can down him in time, and yeah, you can see right there I finish him. I kind of wait. This video, I see 2 warriors running up on this Ellie. I targeted this guy first, but I remembered this guy from War vs. World, and all he does is run. So I switched targets to this other warrior. I don't really know who they are, but I feel like I'd probably be able to kill them. I'm chasing him. You can see me. I use my berserker stance to get my kill shot, and I kill shot this warrior with his endure pain up. I didn't realize it was up. I didn't think a warrior was going to use endure pain at 80% health, but it bit him there. So I go to res this Ellie right then. He missed form. At this point, I go to res him, and you know what? I just decided he's not really worth it. He's going to get me killed. I thought I could get this finish, but really he would have got the res off anyway. So now I'm just going to kite and focus on downing this one warrior who is still focused on the down player, which is fine. I'm just working on getting my so I weapon swap, get my berserk back, just kill him, one shot him. I go ahead and go for the stomp. I know I have my traded endure pain that's going to pop. I'm not worried about this other warrior. I'm just going to kite him now. I'm not really worried about him too much. He can't really do anything to me. Right here he completely stopped, so I'm not really sure what he was doing. So that gives me an easy way to just to kite with my rifle. You can see here in a moment, right now I spammed the 4 button to dodge, and it didn't work for some reason. I don't know, I guess I lagged. So now he's right up on me, which is not what I wanted. But you can see, like I mentioned earlier before, this guy, all he does is run. So he's gonna run here in a second. I guess he realizes he can't beat me. I mean, he couldn't beat me in a 2v. I guess you could call it a 2v2. That guy died earlier, but yeah, This is all he's gonna do is run. Don't play like this guy. I hate people who just run from fights. It's pretty annoying. So yeah, don't do that.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
This is the last video. I was actually gonna let this thief to stay alive. She was a woman's. I like woman's, but you can see they're just spamming skills. I missed my headbutt. I missed my 5 skill. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, this guy's just going ham after me. So I just DPS with the great sword. I'm trying to run away. Pull out my rifle and signet a might. Now look at him. Just dodge roll. Look at all these dodge rolls. So I just swapped to my great sword. They can't dodge anymore. So I just F1 and kill him. Well, Jesus, the burn, I have to use a heal signet, and I'm DPSing this freaking guard that gaps ability. Oh my, I'm gonna die. I try to go back on the thief. They have 50 dodges again. I just can't do anything. So, yeah, rest in peace, Diablo.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
This guardian jumps on me really fast. His burn damage is not doing a lot, so he's not condi, so I'm not really concerned about it. I do go ahead and pop Berserker stance here just to deal with it and get my F1 up. I use Endure Pain in the signet of might just to get some DPS on him there because I was going to stay in his traps. Now I'm just focused on kiting him, so I use my greatsword to apply pressure to get him off of me. Right here, he's lower health than me, so I take his damage just to diss out a full 100 blades because I was full health. Right here I do use my healing signet to get the blind off me because I use signet of might and headbutt, so it's unblockable, so I can go Zerker and finish him off. Usually I would not do that, but yeah. This fight I'd go straight on the ranger. I mean, he's a ranger with a longbow and he doesn't have his signet, so right here I popped my signet of might too late, so he was able to block my headbutt. I could have finished him right there, so it was my mistake, and he dodges my kill shot. Haha. So I get him down. I go for the cleave. I figured his NG friend was going to go for the res. He doesn't, and he just throws out a ton of DPS on me, which kind of hurt, but it's whatever. So now I just have to focus on kiting NG. NGs are really easy to kite generally. I do have my adrenal heal up, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm going to get a lot of health back fast. So just kite him. I headbutt him here. He thinks I'm going berserk. I didn't. Now I go berserk. So I got another adrenal heal. So this is going to go well for me in the end. I just got to get my kited distance, get my signet of might back up, and then I'll be really good to go. But before this fight can continue, you can see here in just a moment. Well, he blocks everything, so I was going to just kite away with my greatsword, but yeah, here comes the Yaks Benzerk. Real classy guys. They're going to chase me, 1v10 me. And the funny thing is that these guys probably actually think this is a real fight. And they even threw siege on me afterwards when I died. So yeah, good GVG, Yaks Ben. Appreciate the GVG, man.
Forrest, run! Why are you running? Why?
So this first video, I have this thief that's been following me. I tried to use my number 4 skill to get my free dodge. He kind of hit me before it, so it's my fault. He just jumps up there. He's going to be toying with me, so I'm going to try to lead him away a little bit. And as you can see, he comes down. So I start to fight again, and lo and behold, he tries to jump back up, but he didn't make it. So now he doesn't know what to do. So literally, look at him. He doesn't know what to do. So I just smack him. Just gonna kite him with my rifle. I pop my signet of might just in case he does try to block me, which he didn't. So now I see 2 people coming up on him, so I'm going straight for the cleave. I expect them to res. I definitely expect this necro to res, which he doesn't. So I'm just going to cleave him out. Now that he does res, I use my headbutt on the necro to interrupt his res and just keep cleaving out until the thief is dead. Right here I see my adrenal heals up, so I'll go ahead and go Zerk just so I can get a for sure adrenal heal because I know I'm going to run and kite away. I do pop my healing signet here. I thought they were going to be chasing. Maybe they're going to emote me or something. They didn't. So I'm turning around now just to get some DPS on the necro. I thought about going ahead and jumping in the fight here, but I see a third guy coming up from the back. So I just I'm going to headbutt this necro to kind of slow him down. Get a little DPS on him. Now I'm just going to kite away again. I thought the necro was going to be chasing first. He didn't. So I see this ranger. It's just a longbow. He's just pew-pewing. So I'm going to go ahead and take him out first. He's going to be a lot less tanky, and he doesn't have the signet of stone or whatever the signet is for rangers. So I'm just DPSing him down, throwing all my DPS on him. I mean, typical stuff. I'm going ahead for the stomp. There's nothing this necro can do. I have stability and everything. So now I can just focus on him. They're real easy with rifle. All you have to do is kite them. I mean, their mobility is really slow. I see another necro come in, so at this point I'm gonna like kite. So I go running away to lure him to me. He didn't chase me. He actually goes to res the ranger, which is fine. So now I'm just gonna come back and DPS him some more. We did get out combat, so he got full health. Whatever. My F1 interrupted the res, so now I can just do all kind of DPS on him. So I headbutt him to get a nice CC, so I can DPS with my greatsword. And now I'm just kiting him while this other necro is just, I don't know what he's doing. He's not any good. So now I'm just gonna go up and try to finish him off with my greatsword. I pop my heal signet just to get the condi dealt with. I go to cleave this guy again. I thought this other necro was gonna try to res. He didn't try to res. So I chased this necro a little bit just to see if I could get him. I see the thief coming back up. He freaking jumps on me, and look at him. He wastes everything. He's literally using skills just because he can use them. Don't do this, guys. Don't be like this thief. Now that he used everything and I didn't die, he doesn't know what to do. So he's running. So watch. He's gonna jump down, just take off running again. So don't be like that guy. Yeah.